Hello, my name is Frank Mazzotta and I'm one of the classical civilization teachers here at New College, Swindon. Classical civilization is divided into 3 modules which you study over the 2 years. The first of these is called the World of the Hero, where through an exploration of the world's earliest and greatest literature, Homer's Odyssey and Virgil's Aeneid, you study Greek and Roman notions of heroism and how this has shaped Western literature for almost 3 millennia. Homer's Odyssey concerns the story of the Greek hero Odysseus. He was cursed by the god Poseidon to wander the world for 10 years following the Trojan Wars in search of his beloved homeland Ithaca and his wife Penelope. Odysseus is a rather interesting hero. Unlike most of the heroes who are famed for their heroism and their bravery, such as Achilles and Heracles, Odysseus is more known for his guile and wit, and he uses these to overcome a series of mythological challenges, including cyclopses, sirens, goddesses and witches. Virgil's Aeneid concerns the story of the Trojan hero Aeneas. After Troy is burned and destroyed by the Greeks, Aeneas, guided by Venus, sails across the Mediterranean world in search of a new homeland. He arrives in Italy, and the cities that he founds there are considered the early ancestors of the ancient Romans. The work itself was commissioned by the first emperor of Rome, Augustus, and in many ways, Virgil's epic reflects Augustan ideology and propaganda. However, as Virgil completed the work, he became disillusioned with Augustus' reign, and so in many ways the work is considered subversive. It questions the nature of Augustus' rule, and in many ways the notion of emperors altogether. No study of ancient literature would be complete without a study of ancient comedy and ancient tragedy, and so you'll be given the chance to study 3 distinct plays: Sophocles' Oedipus Rex, Euripides' Bacchae, and Aristophanes' Frogs. These were performed in Athens in the 5th century BC, and unlike more modern forms of entertainment, the ancient Athenian playwrights wrote not only to entertain, but also to teach civic and moral lessons to the audience that were watching them. And so, whilst we're studying these plays, not only will we be looking at how actors performed, how costumes were created, how special effects were utilised in plays, we will also be studying the major themes that are present in each work and how they link to the contemporary issues that face the Athenians of their own day. Our third module concerns the study of Athenian democracy and the foundation of our political systems. Athenian democracy did not develop overnight. It was a slow and gradual process. And so we begin by exploring the cultural, political and social context that gave birth to Athenian democracy. From there, we explore how the democracy developed over 2 centuries of Athenian history. Once we've completed this part of the study, we then read the works of famous authors and writers who lived under the democracy. These include philosophers such as Plato and Socrates, playwrights such as Aristophanes, Aeschylus and Euripides, and famous historians such as Thucydides and Herodotus. We explore what criticisms they offer of democracy and also how democracy has been idealised and praised by both ancient and modern authors. From this, we're able to make assumptions about how the democracy developed over time, what problems there were in Athenian democracy, and see if there are any solutions that could be offered to some of the problems that face our society still to this day. If you study classical civilization with us, there will be the opportunity for some trips, including trips to museums to visit some of the artifacts that we study in class, trips to the theatre if any of the plays that we study are being performed nearby, trips to archaeological societies to be able to see how archaeologists uncover artifacts that we of course are then able to study, and in the second year there'll be the chance to visit Rome and Naples, where we're able to visit some of the historical sites that we cover in class, including the Colosseum, the Roman Forum and Pompeii. Classical civilization is a subject well respected by both universities and employers because of the transferable skills you develop whilst you study the course. These include the ability to research information independently, the ability to present a coherent and clear argument, and the ability to analyse and evaluate different viewpoints which often oppose each other and to work out the strengths and weaknesses of both within. If you have any other questions, please feel free to contact us. Our contact details are available on the website and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we possibly can with an answer. And we hope to see you in September. Thank you very much.